Chapter 3. Zone Control. Or die trying. I spot Loxley by his beloved crane game, although he's just sort of leaning against it, lost in thought. Okay, am I going to have to come right out and ask, or are you going to offer me some answers without being poked and prodded? You told me if I wanted to know what the hell happened at the end of Hamza's tournament that you'd tell me. Indeed, I did. My recommendation is still that you try to put the incident out of your mind. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really. Loxley, an arcade game, wormed its way into my brain and made me hallucinate. My hand is still sore from touching that joystick. Lingering pain? That is worrying. Have you felt any headaches, or perhaps missing time, holes in your memory? See, when you ask questions like that, it only makes me want to ask more questions, not fewer. It's time to level with me. What is Polybius, and why are you looking for it? Yeah, please tell us. Please tell us why, in JP's own words, that Polybius is a horror story. You're correct, of course. You deserve to know what you've encountered.
Uncertainty abounds.
Are you certain you don't want to back away from this? Focus on your championship ambitions? On supporting your friends and all that? You don't get to decide what facts I should and shouldn't know. I said I want the truth, and I want the goddamn truth. I don't know what I touched back there, but it touched me back, in a way I can't pass off as some weird fever dream. It happened, and I want to know why.
As you like.
So be it. If this is the path you feel, you must walk. I'm not one to stand in your way.
What do you know of Polybius?
That it's a horror story. That it doesn't exist, supposedly. I did some research online immediately after getting home that night. It's a creepypasta, nothing more. The granddaddy of all creepypastas. Some kid had a seizure while playing Tempest, and the story blew up into this ridiculous tale of a brain-controlling CIA arcade experiment.
A perfect cover, yes? Much like stories of UFOs planted to hide the true yet mundane purpose of Area 51, to test captured Soviet spy planes. I'm afraid Polybius is quite real. The myth was purposefully spread to hide the truth. As near as we can tell, the game uses a biofeedback joystick to connect to the player's mind, analyzing synapses, downloading data, creating a reasonable approximation of the player's personality and memories. A digital ghost stored within the machine. It lures in its prey using hypnotic patterns, likely remnants of some MK Ultra research, and...
I'm sorry, did I accidentally join the X-Files when I wasn't looking? MK Ultra? Seriously?
Seriously. You said you wanted to know the truth. This is the truth. It would be easier to doubt me and dismiss it all as a farce. And in fact, I wouldn't be adverse to you doing so.
Fine, continue. Polybius uses the biofeedback link to connect to the player's mind. And hang on, I've seen FOD2 players use biofeedback joysticks. Technology derived from Polybius, yes, but without the malicious core that drives Polybius, it's just an interface, harmless. Jinx uses one, for instance. It's easier on her wrists, but she's never lost her mind to an arcade game. Weird, and noted for future reference. Continue. Polybius is designed to grind into one's existing anxieties and fears, leveraging them to break down your willpower. And once it's shattered all hope, wearing down your psyche, your mind belongs to the machine, and you no longer care to resist. Well, that's pleasant. I regret you had to be exposed to that sort of torment, no matter how briefly. Yeah, okay, yeah. The company that made the game, Sinislotion. How do you pronounce that anyway? Honestly, no idea. Just use whatever you prefer. It matters not. The company went bankrupt in 1990X. They obviously made the game for some secret organization, but we know little beyond that. Hold on. Ah, there it is. Well, clearly, cats are extremely important. Cats take up the priority. Well, I banned it, and for some reason, I'm not getting the option to delete this stupid thing. Ah, well. The company went bankrupt. Yeah. I've been searching for an intact Polybius machine for years. I tried to sneak in to retrieve the one from Hamza's warehouse, but I was busy playing it, and by the time you got me out of there, someone else had it. That creepy woman in black.
Bit concerning, that.
We're not the only ones seeking Polybius, needless to say, and that's where the true danger lies, in crossing paths with them. I can only hope they haven't noticed your involvement. If I take risks for my friends, well, that's my business, but you, I didn't want to bring you any harm. With that, he exhales a deep sigh as he finally gets this off his chest. Side note, what ass backwards logic dictates human action? I have a partner, it's slow soloing, and I'm rated like the Spanish Inquisition. And that's the truth of the matter.
I offer my sincere apologies.
Yeah, I forgive you. It's okay. Look, whatever this mess you're in, can you at least avoid dragging it across our doorsteps? I don't want to see community game along thrown in jail. Absolutely not. I mean, I will absolutely not endanger my friends, not that I absolutely will not avoid, you know. That's why I insisted you leave this be. I don't want to cause any of my friends harm, and I swear to do my best to avoid darkening our doorstep with my troubles. I wish to ride with you into battle, for glory and for honor on the Pro Tour. That has not changed. Okay, at least I can trust in your dedication to the team. I'll have to accept that for now.
Excellent.
But you haven't really answered my question yet, have you? Pardon? I asked you, what is Polybius, and why are you looking for it? You answered what, not why. But I have a pretty strong suspicion as to why you want Polybius. It's because Iris was made using Polybius code, isn't it? It wasn't hard to deduce, now that I know the facts. Back when I first met Grace, she talked about how she made Iris. We'd inherited a pile of half-finished projects and ancient code from various dead companies. Funware, Dynamic Systems, Retroware, Sinislow. Oh my god, the plot thickens. Meaning Iris is part Polybius? The dangerous part? Isn't that right, Iris?
But I'm not like that evil program. Not at all. I just want to help people. I'm not going to, like, eat anyone's soul.
I hope not. Iris, relax. You're clearly a good person. Whatever Polybius was... Nah, it turns out Iris's uncle is Sin. Oh, that would be horrifying! That would be absolutely horrifying. Every time you say Iris, I hear the Mega Man Iris quote in my head. What are we fighting for? In our time together, you've proven you have a kind heart. You're not all cold, code, and overheating circuits. It's a shame. Mega Man X4 is actually one of my favorite Mega Man X games, and it's just a giant joke. Understandably so. Whatever Grace did to make you, it seems to have overwritten any nastiness baked into Polybius. I'm not worried.
Exactly. We're doing our best to resist any latent issues left behind by Polybius. In fact, we're working to remove its code from our system.
Really? How?
Well, we haven't figured that part out yet, but We're dedicated to kindness and understanding, and won't stop until we figure out how to get rid of it. Don't worry, I'll be the best friend a virtual assistant can be.
Meanwhile, Loxley watches me chat with my phone, realizing I'm clearly a bit more in the know than he realized.
Ah, I see. You're a clever one indeed.
You're the one who runs her new private servers, aren't you? Seeing as you and Iris both are hoping to find Polybius code.
Well, yes. My other friends you haven't met, are the ones who operate the Iris Cloud servers. When Cooper Technologies abandoned Iris, Grace leaked the code. We honored prior debts to her allies and gave Iris new life. And now, it is my sworn duty to both protect Grace, the mother of Iris, and obtain an original Polybius machine.
Okay, that explains why you're so fixated on Grace. Don't think I haven't noticed.
I will protect those that Iris holds dear, and I will find the source of the darkness in Iris's heart, so that Iris may use it to heal herself.
Curious, I glanced down at my phone screen. Iris, did you know about Loxley's true identity before now? No. It seems that learning this just now unlocked some dormant memory files from a folder labeled Need to Know Basis. When I started working with you, MaDi, I was a default Iris with default memories, a basic set which would suffice for just about any client. Loxley's involvement in the search for Polybius, our desire to heal ourselves using that original code, that's not something most clients would need to know about. But if it helps, I trust him and I trust you. So you weren't lying to me. No, the memories were locked to keep me safe, me and you. Both of them looked a bit ashamed about all this. Even if their reasons may be justifiable, it's clearly not sat well with them. It seems that safety's gone right out the window, hasn't it? Assuming it was a good idea to begin with. Well, there you have it, the whole of my purpose. I wanted to protect you from this. I wanted to. I beg of you, do not tell Grace. Don't involve her in our troubles. Why, don't you think she deserves to know? We owe her that much. And risk tangling her up in this web of intrigue? No. She deserves a peaceful... Yeah, with her anxiety, I don't think she can handle all this. Besides, if the others seeking Polybius take too much notice of Grace, others like the woman in black? No, I would never forgive myself for failing Grace. I won't make demands for your silence, of course. I've not earned such right, but please consider my warning. I'm not going to tell Grace, don't worry about it. I'll try to keep it a secret. And I swear by that, whatever else I may be, I am a member of Community Game Along. I am with you all to the end of the end. Well, so much for an easy life. Not only is there a murderous arcade game out there, but Loxley is part of the underground rebel movement supporting Iris, and now I'm stuck with that secret knowledge. But I'm the one who came to him. I'm the one who asked for the truth. If I wanted to stay comfortably in the dark, I wouldn't have done that, would I? Yeah, you would. You would not have. Sensing I've probably pushed his boundaries a bit much, I decided to table this for now. This is a lot to take in and no need to rake Loxley over the coals yet. Well, this is like the Battle Network version of Oh my god, it absolutely is like Battle Network. God. Besides, I still need to ask you about the house. The what? I'm trying to arrange a team house so we can focus on our training. Would you be interested, or do your creepy Polybius duties prevent that? Ah, I see.
A fine adventure.
Okay, any ideas where I can rent a team house? Afraid my tracking talents are limited to legendary Lost Arcade games. Real estate is beyond my purview. Drat. Okay, well, I'll keep you updated then.
You have my thanks.
Don't thank me yet, I haven't found anything. Is that all you wish to discuss with me, or is there something else? I've had my fill of conspiracy for one day. I'll let you back to your crane game. Indeed, until next time. As I leave Loxley, I'm left with more questions than answers. He seems absolute in his desire to help us, no matter what weirdness he's involved in. He'll be here for a community game along. So we've got the AI gains sentience and appreciates human partner trope. Yep, we absolutely do. But damn, does my head still ache every time I remember that nightmare version of myself inside Polybius. Time to put this out of my mind and keep looking for my teammates. Much like TEC and Peach in Paper Mario. I have not played Paper Mario. I'm so sheltered. I have not played Paper Mario. Let's see, I've told Zapper, Rhapsody, Domino, and Loxley about Team House Plan. That's everybody except Jinx and Grace, who are just now arriving on the scene. Once I've got them all in agreement and Iris finds a home, we'll be ready to go.
Hello.
Hey, girlfriends. Sorry we're late for team practice, but there's this wonderful new coffee shop uptown. Uptown I love, and I just had to get Jinx a peppermint mocha. It was okay. It was okay? I thought you loved it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I did love it. Just said so. Things being okay is okay. Yep, Jinx, master of flat understatement. So what's up? What are the team-ups for today's practice sessions? Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about, so no spoilers. I mean, no unintended spoilers. Shame we can't fit our brand new FOD2 machine in here just yet. It'd be nice to have all those joysticks going at once. Actually, I think I've got a solution to that particular problem. I've got my Iris looking for team houses, a way for all of us to live under the same roof and really focus our efforts. If we all move in together, I think we could really push community game... Hold on. I think we could really push community game along to new heights, and everybody else is already on board, so... What do you say? Sound good? Is that a good silence or a bad silence?
No, not interested. You have any idea how hard it was to set up my apartment for proper disability access? Bathroom alone costs a fortune. Dislodging me from my lodgings is... No. Not interested, no.
And I've got... I mean, I can't just move out of my home. Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. It's not really that it's a terrible idea, but I just can't. And...
Grace, it's okay. Don't have to apologize or justify yourself. Besides, good, clean fun is our home. Not leaving our arcade. It's our arcade. And not interested in sitting around some bungalow grinding FOD2 in the dark.
Hey, we'd have proper lighting. And it's... No, I mean, I was planning to find a place near GCF so we could keep coming here.
Don't care. I'm out. Grace is out. If we're not practicing today, I'm going home. Later.
Without leaving me any chance to object, Jinx storms off to the elevator in the laundromat area and heads up to her place.
I'm sorry. I can't right now.
Yep, once again I took things too far. And being extremely eager to not continue this confrontation, Grace turns and leaves, fortunately headed to the pizzeria rather than exiting the building entirely. Okay, so this is a setback.
Inevitability.
I suspected Grace may be reluctant, but that was an unusually strong reaction. Well, Coach, what's your plan for fixing this one? Let's see. I said I was going to find a home that works for everyone, and I meant it. We won't proceed forward without that. There's no reason for anyone to be upset. I just need to figure out what they both need. Very rational, very reasonable, except people aren't always rational and reasonable. Rational. I suggest you talk it over with them, one-on-one. Grace does not deal well with group peer pressure, notably. Loxley's right, and whoever you don't choose, I can chat with the other one. Keep things low-key and friendly. I'm sure we can work this out.
This is messy.
I'm kind of miserably bad at touchy-feely. I'll stay out of this one. Let you fine folks do your thing.
Sure.
So, MaDi, who do you want to talk with? Let me talk to Jinx. Jinx lives upstairs, right? In the apartments above GCF? Yep, apartment 108. Then that's where I'm headed. Wish me luck. You got this. Just one elevator ride, and then I'll be confronting Jinx in her home, her place of power. This may be a bad idea, but I owe it to the team to at least make a run at it. Arriving one floor up, I start searching for the door to her apartment. It's at the end of the hallway, past other identical-looking doors. Fortunately, I'm not left hanging, as she allows me into her home after a quick knock on the door rather than making me loiter in punishment. Fine, you're here. Say what you came to say. Oh boy, so we're starting out confrontational. Okay. Yeah, we should suit things over first. I'll take the blame for this. I was hoping to find the perfect house for everyone before telling you the plan. I should have done it the other way around. If I talked to you sooner, I'd known exactly what your needs are, and ambushing you with the idea... Yeah, that wasn't right. So my apologies, Jinx. It wasn't my intention to force this on you. She pauses, considering my words in her usual analytical manner before responding. Good. In the future, don't assume anything about my needs. Better to come to me directly and ask. Better for all of us. I'll accept that apology. Good, good, good. I was a bit worried you wouldn't want to participate at all after I presented it badly. Of course, I'm interested.
Yeah, okay.
It's a great idea. I'm okay with it. If I snapped, it's because, well... With a shrug, she nods to her apartment, and I take in the sights for the first time. It looks like pretty much any other apartment, a bit tidier than mine, but otherwise totally ordinary, until you start to notice the details. Lower light switches so you don't have to reach as high. Light padding on sharp corners and hard edges to minimize impact if you trip and fall. Cabinets are lower, drawers are higher, everything is at a nice middle ground, so there's no need to bend over or stand on your toes to get something. The doorways are wider than normal, possibly in case she needs to use a wheelchair. And just from what little of the bathroom I can see through the open door, it's heavily modified. Q's audience, yep, absolutely. Any idea how much adaptations like these cost? Special furniture, electric fixtures, plumbing? You don't. And neither do I. Didn't do all this myself, my sibling did it for me. Every last piece of carpentry and home repair was all their handiwork. They own the building, you see. GCF, the apartments, everything. Trying to stave off gentrification as long as we can by keeping Chinatown in local hands. And they were nice enough to give me a rent-controlled space, turned up to my every need. Can't turn my back on that. I'd be ungrateful. Not to mention a lousy idea, fiscally speaking. Uprooting and redoing everything somewhere else? Our sponsor's willing to pay for our needs, Jinx. All I have to do is authorize your adaptations as a required expense. It's appreciated, but where would the money come from? Cutting back on team salaries for the others just to keep my ass afloat in comfort? This goes beyond comfort, Jinx. It's accommodation. Yes, exactly. Oh boy, she's one of those limited access disability people regular shoppers throw temper tantrums about using handicapped utilities. And that is why MaDi here has got to look out for her as best as possible. Shouldn't need to, shouldn't have to. She takes a deep sigh, slightly ragged at the edges, looking at the floor.
I'm the team anchor, weighing us down. I'm the albatross. I'm the curse. The jinx. And everyone around me.
No, you're not.
Nobody sees it that way, I know. Especially not Grace.
Her girlfriend.
But that's how I feel. That I'm holding them back because I can't budge. Can't move. Can't... Or just not willing to try. You should go. Go to the new team house. Take the others with you. Convincing Grace won't be that hard. I can do that for you.
No. You're coming with us. You're going to be part of this too.
And leave me behind.
Hell no. It's an option. We don't really need everyone under one roof. Zapper may be best girl, but we're not doing this without you, Jinx. More wear and tear on her knees riding the subway every day, whereas before all she had to do was ride an elevator for 10 seconds. Oh, hold on. How'd you feel about having 6 new roommates instead? Or... Ah, man, they're both good. She did want to act. No. Absolutely not, Jinx. Nobody's getting left behind. We cross the finish line together or we don't cross at all.
Not down for that.
Not saying I need to quit the team, doofus. Saying you should move ahead with the house plan without... No. Stands to reason that, nope, not happening. We are going to find a way to do the impossible or die trying. Thank you, or die trying. I'm not going to settle for anything less than the absolute best case scenario. Do I know how to fix this? Nah, not really, but I'll keep trying until I've got it solved, and meanwhile, we carry on together as a team. Good, clean fun. This whole building, really, is our home. It's your home, and I won't change that fact. And yeah, I won't change that fact. Thank you. That's some determination you've got there. And, you know, it could be our home. What if... She pauses, considering the idea carefully before she says anything she may regret. I give her time to sort her thoughts out, not applying any pressure. What if you move in next door? Come again? I can sympathize with her cause, though, trying to keep this place from becoming an overpriced hug. See, apartment right next to mine's empty. Tenant moved out a few days ago. Don't think she liked me blasting heavy metal albums late at night. Look, I try to be a good neighbor, but sometimes you just gotta ride the lightning with justice for all because you're unforgiven too, and you can't understand, man, to get some solid... Oh my god! Perfect! I gotta screenshot that one too. Alright, Metallica. There's a vacant apartment in your building? Why didn't Iris find it? That'd be my siblings doing. They play things a bit carefully with how they advertise vacancies to keep options open for low-income families and the elderly.
Hold on. Think this through.
But maybe they'd be willing to rent to us? And then we split the team across 2 apartments, making one team house effectively... Could work. It could work. Or they could laugh it off and send you packing. Not gonna lean hard on him for this, MIDI. No family guilt trips, not my way. I wouldn't expect you to. If you can arrange a sit-down with your landlord/sibling, I can convince them. Trust me. What next, Jinx? Refusing to play because of Napster? Now, we don't want to invoke the saint anger of Napster.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we'll try to make this work. The relief in her expression is obvious. All the tension and disappointment from before washed away in an instant. She relaxes the tight grip on her cane and leans heavily against the soft arm of a love seat.
Sorry about that.
Got kind of intense there, but glad we could resolve this. Resolve this, you know? Less conflict, less drama. That's how I prefer things. Good, good. All settled. But you might be headed for Garbage Inc. Although I don't think her self-perception as a failure and a burden is quite so resolved. Still, no need to unpack all the emotional baggage in one day. Sounds good, and remember, we are always willing to go the extra mile for you, okay? You're important to us. Because of my FOD2 skills? Because you're a friend. Aww, MIDI. Okay, good. If you'll excuse me, I should probably go and talk to Grace. Let me handle convincing her to join this project. I know why she's really upset. Why is she upset? Family. Too long don't read. She lives with her rich-ass, overprotective, overbearing parents. Leaving the nest isn't easy for someone who shies away from confrontations. But I know her heart because they're girlfriends. I can help her through this one. Leave it to me. Bit of emotional labor in exchange for helping me out just now, okay? Thank you for being a friend. Sure thing. Jinx and I left her apartment and went back down to join the rest of the crew. While we took turns destroying each other in FOD2, Jinx and Grace chatted, and by the end of the day, Grace was indeed on board. A wave of relief washed over me, feeling like the hard part was over. A small first step in the right direction. As the evening progressed, calls were placed, meetings were arranged, and surprisingly, Jinx's familial landlord agreed to meet with me the next day. All I needed to do was get through one good night's rest, and we'd be on our way to the... Yep, that's not gonna happen. See, I was right. I was right to stop streaming at that point, because... You just jinxed yourself, Yam. You just jinxed yourself. These feelings kept me nice and warm and snuggled in my bed as I drifted off to sleep. Oh, wait. Everything's okay. Oh, no. Yep, I did jinx myself. Yeah, there's no way I could do a voice like this. Beep, beep. What the... Arcade Spirits, the horror challenge. I jolt upright, nearly falling out of bed, but catching myself just in time. The sunlight peeking in through the slats in my window blind stuns me momentarily. It's morning already? Beep beep, MaDi, good morning, good morning. You have a 10 a.m. appointment with Jianye. I try to rub the sleep out of my eyes, but my left hand is all cramped up for some reason, which does little to help. Who? Jian who? Jinx's sibling, Jian? The landlord of the GCF building? Yeah, that person. I got a shower. Fell asleep in my clothes again. That's why I woke you up early, so you'll have plenty of time. You okay? You seem a bit unsettled. I'm fine, Iris. Everything is... adequate. Is it, though? Everything is not fine. Great, now let's get moving. Community Game Along needs a home. And I need my sanity. Little by little, I pull myself together, getting ready for the face of the day, and little by little, I forget the nightmare I've been having ever since that night at Hamza's tournament. It's gone by the time I hit the subway platform. I arrive at the designated meeting place, the Good Clean Fun Pizzeria, with only a minute or 3 to spare. So which is it, a minute or 3? Jinx is here, waving me over the corner booth Grace usually favors, although Grace isn't here. Hey, it's almost time. I know. Sorry for almost being late. Is Grace joining us? Nah, high-stress business transaction scenarios aren't her thing. High stress? How much of a hard-ass is your sibling anyway? Oh boy. This is gonna be fun. No hints? No tips and tricks? No pro tips? Not my race to run. You're in the driver's seat. I'm just here for the free za while you squirm. Here, have one. Jian's paying. With a shrug, I reach over to the offered dish and fetch a slice of Veggie Lover's Ultimate Super Deluxe Extreme, a Ben and Matt specialty. Vegan's not my deal. I gnaw my meat fresh off the bone, ideally, but Jian's super into healthy eating. And exercise. And yoga. So someone who's incredibly centered and confident and strong and healthy and ready to tear me limb from limb in rental negotiation. Should I be afraid? Well, I've come to kick ass myself, and I'm not going to be intimidated by Jian, no matter how high and mighty they carry themselves, and you are right there. And they're right behind me, aren't they? Yep. The stern-looking individual looming large behind me, having somehow silently snuck up, slides a business card across the table before sitting down. Mixter Jianye, Chinatown Investment Opportunities, LLC, as it says on the card. Look at the subtle off-white coloring, the tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god, it even has a watermark.
Oh my god.
It is like American Psycho! Let's make this...
That is an American Psycho.
Yeah, it is. So, I'm doing real estate negotiations with the American Psycho. Wonderful. Patrick Bateman. Let's make this fast. There's 3 units on the 5th floor with water damage, and I'm directing work crews. I'm a hands-on real estate manager. I want to be up there supervising those efforts, not taking meetings all day. Ahem, right. They look me over, from the dropping slice of veggie pizza to my nervous expression, evaluating me, much like Jinx tend to do, in fact. Well, maybe calm yourself. This is for the team. This is good for the good of the team. You need to control yourself. So, you're one of those gamers Jinx hangs out with. Yeah! That's me! I'm a gamer! A gamer is what I am. I am Day. And now you want to combine my little sister's apartment into the one next door to make a... How'd she put it? Team house? Yeah! Yeah, that's right. That's correct. Also, she can play video games all day, allegedly getting paid for it. I have to say, Mr. Disk, I have my doubts. They know my last name. They know my soul. I am doomed. No. You gotta be more optimistic than that. Oh my god, I just noticed the exclamation point block up there. Very creative. You may not be aware of this, but my family owns this particular chunk of Chinatown. We've owned it for generations. I'm the one who ultimately owns Good Clean Fun. Ben and Matt operate it so I can focus on other affairs. I own the apartments. I own the corner bodega. I'm trying to preserve the character of Chinatown, Mr. Disk. In fact, in the face of pressures from far larger developers... I read that wrong. In the face of pressures from far larger developers than I don't have time to be distracted by wild goose chases and esports dreams. So what exactly can you possibly say to convince me I shouldn't have you thrown out of my building? Come on, you got this. Be convincing. This is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits. Yeah, you want to make a confident statement. Be confident. Ever heard of an arcade called Chinatown Fair? It had to close down recently, but for decades, it stood as a community legend, a birthplace of champions. Mixter, yeah? I'm here to tell you that if you get on board with our enterprise, Good Clean Fun will be the new birthplace of champions. We'll bring fame and fortune to your business. What do you say? Johnson passive expression does not change in the slightest. So what I mean to say is, it'd be good for you, you know, to get on board with this nice and early because, Glory and John shushes me up. I have only one thing to say to your very, very generous offer. Of course I'd be happy to rent to you and your friends, you silly goose! Jinx won't stop talking about how super cool you and your friends are. You make her... You were baiting me. You were baiting me this whole time. I'd actually decided to rent the apartment to you before I even sat down. I just wanted to see you squirm a bit. It was adorable.
Nice.
Was it, though? I blinked once, then twice. My face frozen. MaDi?
How did you manage to faint while standing up?
MaDi passed out standing up. Just like Bernadetta in 3 Houses. I repeatedly smack a fist against my chest to resume normal cardiac operations. So, we're good? You'll rent the place next to Jinx's apartment to community game along? Crimson Tiger is willing to pay the deposit if that's an issue. Absolutely, I'll rent to you. I like you. I like your friends. But I think we need to adjust our strategy a bit first. To make things easier on Jinx, I'd like to suggest installing a connecting door and making the 2 units into a whole, a one whole. That way everything's under one single renting contract. I'll need a month to arrange proper permits and the work crew, but all in all, I think we can do this. Okay then, that's great, that's wonderful. Heck, I bet you're so happy with that you'd be willing to rent us for free. Don't push yourself, don't push your luck, no. Okay. They slide out of the booth, adjusting well-tailored clothes to make themselves proper and presentable once more. You'll be able to move in 30 days from now. Jinx mentioned you'd use an iris. Excellent. My iris will contact your iris and work out the logistics. A pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Disk.
Sorry about that.
Just too much fun to let Jen play with you. Like a cat with a laser. Do not say anything, Bunny! Thank you for your patience. I wanted to make sure everything was just right before the big unveiling. Without further ado, welcome to Community Game Along Headquarters! Also known as my apartment, to be specific. One of the two connected apartments. We installed a door so you can pass back and forth without needing to go into the main hallway. Both apartments have a cozy kitchen, spacious bathroom, and 2 bedrooms. According to the room assignments you've requested in this apartment, Jinx and Grace will share a room, because they're girlfriends, while MaDi will be by themselves. God damn it! An even number of bedrooms and an odd number of residents means MaDi gets their own room. What luck? No, it is not lucky! I wanna be in the same room as Zapper. In this apartment, you'll also find Grace's classic gaming library and Jinx's music library. Please consider playing your albums at a lower volume, dear sister. I promise nothing. Moving on. The second apartment is where we've assembled your shiny new FOD2 game. Here you'll also find Rhapsody's streaming rig and a kitchen fully stocked with your favorite snacks. Like peanut butter bops? But please, eat something other than pizza bagels and nachos. We installed a stove for a reason. Yeah. Eat some veggie straws, guys. And get some vegetables, too. Zapper! Zapper and Rhapsody will be sharing one of the bedrooms. Boo! I don't agree with that. Assuming I'm not out partying all night long, of course. I wonder if we'll even use the room. I'll be pulling a lot of all-nighters editing FOD2 strategy videos. And the other bedroom will be occupied by Domino and Loxley. Yeah, they can have it. Do we get bunk beds? Bunk beds are awesome, but I'll take the lower bunk. Heights make me more nauseated. Alas, they are but singletons. But regardless, I swear that we shall bond as roomies and brothers, my good fellow. And that's everything. Rent is due on the 1st of the month sharp. Fortunately, your sponsor is footing the bill. Any questions? Just one.
Yeah.
Me, us. Are you calling dibs? Oh, heck no. Just checking if anybody else was calling dibs. And if not, I think I've got a cool idea. Zapper steps back and nudges both Jinx and Grace to step forwards. I say we have a battle for hygiene officer of Community Game Along Headquarters. That means Jinx and Grace teaming up against MaDi. What?
What?
Great. Losing team has to clean our apartments for a week. There are stakes now? Oh dear. It's cool. We're gonna clean headquarters by wiping the floor with MaDi. You and I got this, Grace. Okay. We got this. We'll win. I just know it. Okay, then Zapper. Oh no, you don't get to pick. We need to make this fun. Shut up, phone. You're gonna use online matchmaking and team up with a rando. What, Zapper?
Nice.
Wait a minute. You think a little disadvantage scares me? As resident coach, manager, and cat... Cut! Stop it! I'm not backing down from any challenge. We gather around the single-screen game, plugging in joysticks and keyboards and such. It's more cramped than the spacious 2-screen deluxe version downstairs, but we managed. I let the matchmaker spin its wheels until eventually it settles on... Your partner is named XX Smurfy Smurf 420XX, huh? That's my random partner? Phone, I swear to... There. Silly name, but so what? No. I know the handle. That's not just some rando. It's MaDi's Smurf account. Smurf account? An alternate fake game handle you play under when you want to fight without anyone knowing who you really are. What the hell is MaDi doing playing on that old Smurf account? They're a big-time pay-to-win competitor now. Well, I think it's sweet that you're going to be playing with an old friend. Okay, here we go. Loser scrubs toilets for a week. With tours on the line and my rival for some reason ended up having my back, I line up my fingers on the keys and get ready to fight. Hi, MaDi. No, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Ah, we still win.
You win.
Yeah! Kicked P2W's ass, beat down L7, and took you both to school. I am unstoppable. Yes, you're cool. You're badass. We get it. No need to be a sore winner. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry about that. Good game, you two. Well fought. Did I seriously just act like a colossal tool in front of my teammates? Where did that come from? I'm just glad I can enjoy a game with my friends. That's what I'm looking forward to the most, now that we're all together. Being able to share something we love more so than ever before. Grace is correct. That is the right attitude to have. Okay, I'm excited. I'm into this. Let's keep going. Keep going. Let's keep going. Keep going. How about a battle between Apartment 109's roomies, Domino and Loxley against Zapper and Rhapsody? Indeed. Domino, we ride to battle as one. Tally-ho and all that crap. You know I'm always down. Rhapsody, you ready? You bet. I've got some new techniques I want to try out. With the team swarming around our new game, everyone eager to have a turn, they'll be playing long into the night, no doubt. I've had my moment in the sun. Besides, there's something odd about that battle which I may want to look into. I can't stop thinking about MaDi using their old Smurf account during that battle. It doesn't make sense that they would do this. Something fishy is totally going on. Pulling out my phone, I tap past Iris and into my contacts to give MaDi a ring. Hello? Oh, hey, long time no see. Nice W there for us, wouldn't you agree? Did you see my sweet moves during that fight? My quick thinking? I was on fire, well, except near the end. But anyway, that was some great teamwork overall. Who were we playing against? More randos? Actually, they were my teammates. We're having a sort of celebration match for moving into our new team house. Oh, sweet. I'm glad I got to be part of that in some way. Yeah, about that. Why are you playing on your Smurf account? Can a monarch not go among the peasants from time to time? I just wanted to see what's up in the unprofessional league. No one else would have caught it, but I did. The slight hesitation in their voice. Be honest. It's strange for you to be doing this. You're big time with P2W now. Didn't you sign a contract to only playing using your official P2W handle? Don't you have to maintain that celebrity status at all times? So why put your career on the line for one little trip down memory lane? Listen, I'm not trying to sound conceited, but I don't expect you to understand the pressures surrounding me right now. You can tell me, I'm your friend, right? She's just always watching me. I never get a break. Sometimes I need a break. She says she wants to support my dreams, but that seems to translate into constant pressure. It's all so hard right now. I wanted to go back to how it used to be. You know, when we used to have fun? Uh-oh. Oh, bleep, gotta go. And MaDi hangs up on me. Hope everything is okay. It's worrying that they just up and bounced, but I'm putting my faith in them. If they need help, they'll talk to me about it. I let the thoughts fade as I focus on something equally important. The friends in front of me. I rejoin them in celebration. With that matter settled, I return to the housewarming party, already in progress. And the house is warm indeed. Warm feelings and good tidings all around. When my sponsor suggested this idea of building a team house, it felt to me like the next logical step in going from amateur to pro. Get a team together, get sponsored, get a house, fight in tournaments, qualify for the Pro Tour, win the Pro Tour, hoist a trophy, and then immortality. Wait a minute. Every single step along the path being a hard granite slab you smash down into the ground to pave the way to victory. But there's more to this new home than just a stepping stone, just like how that fight was about more than just who won or lost. It's about us, making something all of us can share together. Win or lose, champion or failure, we've built something today, and I hope it lasts a long, long time. The best days are ahead of us. 3 days later.
Okay, who replaced the desktop wallpaper on my computer with a photo montage of scary clowns? It's not funny.
What happened to my lucky socks? They were right here. I need them. I need my lucky socks.
Someone left the door open, and now Minx is lost in the building. And that someone better find her, or that someone is gonna get an ass whooping.
Loxley, I swear to RN Jesus, if you don't stop humming that song under your breath, I'm gonna tear out your throat and feed it to you.
The best days are ahead of us. I promise you. And we cleared a chapter. Yay. Maximum impact. Or die trying.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post. The Pro Tour is heating up, with contenders eager to scoop up precious qualification points to claim a place at the main event. With the next major event on the horizon being the lucrative Crimson Tiger Invitational at this year's Max, all the power players are getting ready for a fight. This could be the major win everybody's favorite underdog team needs to really reach for the gold. But fighting in local arcades is nothing compared to the big stage at Max. Can they see this through? Like, share, subscribe, smash the bell, rate Fight Shack 5 stars, tell your friends, tell your enemies, this is getting intense.
Oh, we going back to Max. Cool. It is the distant future year 20XDX, and I am on a roll. I've won every major challenge put before me, overcome every setback, and today I'm going to utterly destroy the next obstacle in my path. And now, I'm at the Crimson Tiger Invitational. If we win this, we curry favor with our sponsor and rack up some very critical Pro Tour points. It's time to be serious, and while most of the time I can keep that vibe rolling, today, well, I'm pretty far outside my comfort zone, which is going to make matters difficult. Specifically, I'm 2,408 miles away from my comfort zone. Instead of my comfy and chaotic East Coast city homestead, I've flown out to the West Coast, to a rainy gem of the Pacific Northwest, to Max Prime. What's Max Prime, you may ask? Because I had to ask myself, looking like a total newbie in front of the process. In a word, crowded. Ah, good old Mini Arcade Expo. Max is what you get when 70,000 people descend upon a building the size of an airport. All of them here to hawk retro gaming wares, play new arcade games, and enter tournaments. So not only am I fighting off jet lag from my first coast-to-coast trip, dealing with a neck ache from some kid kicking the back of my seat and generally craving death, I'm also elbow to elbow with unwashed gamers eager to hustle for rare finds, valuable wares, and championship glory. The expo hall alone is like an aircraft hangar packed with vendor booths and playable prototype games. All the major companies and arcade chains have a presence here. Even console games are represented, with the big three of Sega, Nintendo, and Atari having booths. No Microsoft, cause f*** them. But the Palace, the world's biggest arcade franchise, easily drowns them out. All the flashing lights and noisy crowds are threatening to drown me out too. So, yeah. A little in over my head, considering I was a PC gamer shut-in until recently, but my teammates are eating this up with a spoon. Hi, Zapper! Finally, a Left Coast Max. I've been to the Right Coast Max event plenty of times. Now I can compare the two. If you need me, I'll be, probably everywhere. Wow, so many people who love video games under one roof. I can't wait to say hello to all the indie devs and see what they've been making. This is just the best. First stop has to be the retro game dealers, though. Maybe I can get a few more rare finds for my collection. 50-hour JRPGs, here I come. Oh my god, QueenBee! QueenBee, my queen! Okay, this is a bit much, isn't it? Pity Jinx couldn't come with us. I'd love to grouse about the gaudiness with her. Meantime, think I'll also engage in retail therapy. See you later. It's yummy. Mega. Leaving me with the two most social individuals in our entire group sticking by my side for the time being.
Marvelous.
Hi. Such an intense atmosphere. I've heard many a song sung of the wonders to be found at Max, but I'll admit, little has prepared me for the reality. But I shall remain steadfast in the face of this madness, rest assured.
I vibe with it.
Behold the wonders of Max, glorious and terrifying all at once. I'm gonna safety save right here. This is the second biggest Max I've ever seen, first being Max East, of course. Luckily, I won't have to fight the crowds too much, since I'm casting the matches for the Invitational. I've got a special VIP badge. I can come and go when I please. Lucky you. If you want to see Max in all its magnificence without a sea of bodies, I can let you borrow it after the show floor hours are over. Is this a bad time to mention that I haven't been in a room with more than 10 people in it since high school graduation? I mean, look at this! Where do we even start with this? Is there a map? Do I need a guide and survival gear? Should I swear to offer my tasty flesh as nourishment if we get
I
stranded?
disagree, my friend.
Oh, shush you. But honestly, a guide isn't a bad idea. Loxley and I can be your Max guides. If you need anything, we're only a text away, assuming you can get any service, of course. Yeah, MIDI, you are screwed. Rhapsody is right. We'll be right by your side as needs be.
Tally-ho!
Winning, indeed. No need to engage with the teeming masses if you're really only interested in competitive play. Do what makes you happy.
Sounds good to me.
Do what you need to do, and if you're getting overwhelmed, it's okay to take a break and clear your head. Remember that there is an outside. It does exist. And hopefully the people around MIDI remember that deodorant exists. One last piece of advice from your guide. Don't forget to have some fun while you're here. There's so much more to do than the tournaments. Right, tournament. Gotta focus on the tournament. Okay, I'm ready to do this. This is my time. This is my hour. I can do this. It's just another tournament. A very, very critical one that will earn us favor with Crimson Tiger and a ton of Pro Tour qualification points. But other than that, it's just another tournament. Totally. I take a breath to calm my nerves and turn to face the combat arena. It's a huge stage, decorated up for the big showdowns between the top professional teams, all invited by Crimson Tiger. Its aura flows into the surrounding booths and right up to my toes. Soon I'll be taking on challenges there, so why not get the lay of the land? It's good to know what I'm getting myself into. Using various hand motions and signals, I let Rhapsody and Loxley know I'm going to wander towards the stage to check it out. They nod in approval, and I try not to get lost on the jaunt over to the stage. I approach the impressive stage and... Wait a minute. Why is there press gathering by the stage seating area? The actual tournament doesn't start for another hour. Oh boy. Which is why Crimson Tiger is proud to announce a brand new sponsorship of... Oh no! Wonderful! Wait a second! We're happy to work with Victoria Proud, whom you may know better as Valkyrie, two-time EVO champion and coach for Team Play to Win. Crimson Tiger certainly knows how to play to win, and we're thrilled to support the dreams of Play to Win as they rise in the Pro Tour ranks. What about me? What about us? We want all the Tiger blood? What about your previous sponsorship of Community Game Along? Unfortunately, we've parted ways with Community Game Along. Oh, no! Oh, that is not good! Their spot in the Crimson Tiger Invitational will be given to Team Play to Win. We wish their little team the best of luck in the future and see nothing but success in store for them. Now, as we look to the future, we look to Team Play to Win. We hope you enjoy seeing them dominate at the Crimson Tiger Invitational. As the crowd of journalists disperse, I march right on up to confront my former sponsor. This is an intense identity situation. Okay. Yeah, we had a contract. Excuse me, but we had a contract with Crimson Tiger. You can't just dump us without 2 weeks' notice or something like that. Actually, there's an exception clause if we feel you aren't representing our brand well. We've done everything you asked of us. Yes, but you haven't grown. Haven't signed new players, won us any money, or anything indicating you're big enough to justify the investment. But on the plus side, We've already paid you for your trip to Max. Enjoy your hotel room and the convention at your leisure. Plenty of fun to be had even if you can't play in the tournament, right? Oh, how dare! If you'll excuse me, I've got other businesses to attend to. Despite my former sponsor slinking off, the one who really backstabbed me stands her ground. We lock eyes and she takes a step towards me. Victoria Proud, back-to-back EVO champion, known as Valkyrie. Owner, we've already been through this. Sympathy?
Defeat is never easy, I know. But in reality, this is me doing you a favor. I know it's hard to see right now, but that's the truth of it.
I don't believe you. Excuse me?
You're way in over your head, and you don't even realize it. I've been grinding the pro gaming scene all my life. From the original Street Fighter through to Fist of Discomforts 1 and 2. I've been here, building the scene while you were busy tinkering with building blocks in preschool. And that's not a dig at you. I'm trying to point out that I've been in your situation before, making the exact same mistakes you are. Nobody was there picking me up when I fell. No one helped me. So that's what I'm doing for you, here and now. Helping you see that you aren't ready for this. Are your players signed with actual contracts? Do you even have an accountant or a lawyer?
I have Iris.
Yeah, I've got one of those too. She's handy, but an app is no substitute for having a full support staff. You're playing at being something you're not. You should stick to having fun with your friends and let this fantasy of yours go. There's no shame in being a casual.
I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, I get that you feel like you're giving valuable advice to a new generation of gamers, but considering you also stole my sponsor, it rings hollow. I'm all for learning from my elders, that's fine. I won't reject good advice, but then you had to go and steal away the only thing funding our dreams. Rather conveniently lining your own pockets. So I'm thinking your motives aren't exactly pure here.
Don't chide me about things you can't fully understand yet. You're far from ready to stand in judgment of me. If you lost your funding, that's your fault. If I hadn't done it, someone else would have.
See, you admit it, that you deliberately took our sponsor.
Learn the lesson and move on.
And she walks away as I'm no longer even the tiniest of concerns to her. Just another try-hard for her to dismiss.
Iris, what's my schedule like for the next hour?
All clear, ma'am.
Good. Find me somewhere pleasant to have a spot of lunch before the first round begins.
Leaving me with all of Max before me and no actual reason for me to be here anymore. With the impromptu press conference of Doom over, I listlessly wander back toward my friends. Once we join up again, I quickly reiterate what went down. It's not like we needed another reason to dislike Play to Win. They're really hitting us where it hurts. But on the bright side, we don't have to wear Crimson Tiger's hideous outfits anymore. Well, that is true. Not sure the bright side is all that bright, Rhapsody. Once we get home, we still have rent to pay and team salaries. If we can't pay, we'll lose the apartments. Some of us have to find new jobs. No, we're in too deep. We need a new sponsor to keep the ball rolling. No way around it. Where can we find a last-minute sponsor? I don't know. But I do know something, or someone, rather, I can turn to. Iris, any help here? I've already started searching. It could take a few days, though. Right now, the news feeds are chocked with news of Play to Win signing with Crimson Tiger. We may need to wait for that story to cool off to find someone interested in us. We're literally yesterday's news at this point. I'm not sitting around waiting. I'm the coach, the responsible cat herder. I gotta get on top of this as soon as I can. I should probably head back to the hotel and do some serious research. Not like there's any reason for me to stick around here anymore. Indeed, you could do that. Or you could take a break from being a manager and let your friends help you out instead. Rhapsody and I can solve this problem. What? No. It's okay. This is my job. You don't have to. I insist. I'm your sword arm, yes? My liege must rest and recuperate. while I tirelessly fight this battle. Besides, I have hidden talents which may apply. Making contacts, networking, wheeling and dealing. I've experienced in such manners. Chatting up possible new sponsors for us will be child's play.
Yeah.
I may have a few leads myself. It helps to know the right people, and I can track them down in between casting matches. Leave this to us, MaDi. You and the rest of the community game along, go have fun. Well, these two clearly don't seem worried about any of this. When I first arrived at Good Clean Fun, I lamented having all these chores and duties, but now, handing them off feels weird. Feels like I'm admitting defeat, like I failed. But if someone else is offering to pick up the burden, well, maybe I should take them up on that? There's no shame in it, right? I guess it could work, but are you sure? I don't mind, really. It's my job to figure stuff out like this. Ugh, I can't read. Honestly, between my allies and Rhapsody's industry connections, we're likely better positioned to do this than you are. Weren't you a complete shut-in before you met us? Not a complete shut-in? The pinnacle of diplomatic prowess, that.
Shall we?
If we should fail, nothing is lost, yes? You and your Iris simply resume your efforts after this weekend's festivities. You've earned your break. If you overwork yourself, you'll burn out. We've all seen you putting in the overtime getting everything together for us. So let Loxley and me take a shot at this, okay? And they're not wrong. I haven't slept well this last month as we moved from practice session to practice session, online tournament to online tournament. And the times I woke up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat with images of pixelated smiles burning in my brain, well, those didn't help. Okay, go for it. Go for it. Do the best for us. I'll try to have fun without thinking about the worst case scenario. I should definitely stake out my friends. I don't mind playing second fiddle to whatever fun they're having. Who do I want to look at first? Zapper. Fortunately, Iris has a map of the convention center loaded up and ready to complete with handy icons representing each of them. So I can only choose 3. That is tempting right there. Let's check this out. Thinking about it, this is exactly the place I need to be if I'm going to let the world know our side of the story, isn't it? Max is where the entire arcade industry gathers. Developers, publishers, esports stars, and reporters. Sure enough, a familiar face is busy talking all about the event, while a friend of his with an old VHS camcorder gets every last word on tape.
And with the Atari XLX starting to fade, will the Nintendo PlayStation 4 Pro take the crown for the console of choice with the retro set? It all comes down to upscalers and CRT support. The XLX is the long-reigning king of both HDMI upscale and 240p output for old television sets. But Nintendo holds the keys to the kingdom for many retro franchises. And even if they aren't on board with 240p, they're the only game in town for many. We'll have more on the upcoming NPS4 Pro and... hang on.
Confused, he turns away from the camera lens to face me. Crap, was I in the shot? I was going to wait until he finished. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to photobomb you and interrupt. I could come back later. No, stay put, please. You're MaDi, right? Owner of the Community Game Along? Technically, we collectively own Community Game Along. I'm just their cat herder. Would you stop calling yourself cat herder? See, that's the kind of detail we need. Do you have time for a quick interview? Kind of why I came over here, actually. Great, Pete, load of fresh tape, the good stuff. I want to get this at high quality. With a shrug, the man just out of shot loads another VHS-C cassette and starts rolling. Oh, nice filter there. I'm gonna save right here. What's up, everybody? It's a boy, Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post. Hot off the heels of the bombshell drop this morning, I've got MaDi of Community Game Along, formerly sponsored by Crimson Tiger. Welcome to the show. Happy to be here, Punchy. So tell us more about Community Game Along. There's still a few people living under rocks in the Ozarks or something who haven't heard of you. What drives you? What makes you tick? We started small, a group of friends hanging out in a Chinatown laundromat, but that was only the beginning. It's early in our careers yet, but I feel we have the skills we need to build something great out of humble origins. It's going to take practice and hard work to be certain. We've got a long road ahead of us, but we're willing and able. Some call you an overnight success, but it's good to know you aren't relying on that hype wave. Building yourself up is important too. Exactly, and as their manager, I'm doing my best to help them reach the levels I know they can reach. So as the manager of Community Game Along, you were responsible for getting signed to Crimson Tiger, right? Yeah. And this very morning, Crimson Tiger betrayed you in favor of joining forces with your rivals from Team Play to Win. What are your thoughts on that situation exactly? And he holds the microphone out to catch my words. Let's see, do I play this cool or cut a wrestling promo on them? Oh, man. Just keep doing business. It's an unfortunate situation all around. We're a young team, poaching our sponsor, a sponsor that Play to Win genuinely does not need. It is a major setback. Unfortunately, the esports industry has a number of bad faith actors in it, who believe because you can betray someone, you should. But this won't stop us. We're above such antics. If Crimson Tiger doesn't want to ride with us to the top, that's fine. They simply won't share in our inevitable victory. Punchy, Community Game Along are here to stay. We're not going anywhere, and we'll see if they come to regret their decision in time. Firm words from MaDi of Community Game Along, to be sure. They're a force to be reckoned with, and the future is not yet written. And that's not the last of all the excitement here at Max. For more hot interviews, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and smash that bell. With the short interview done, Punchy motions for his cameraman to cut it. I want that transcoded and on our channel within an hour. This is going to be massive click food. My own term, click food. It's like the difference between feeding the ducks at the park and feeding the worms to the fish before catching them. Yeah, I get it. This is an exclusive, right? You haven't talked to anyone else yet? You've got all the fighting that's fit to post. You get the first crack. Perfect. Gotta say, thrilled to finally meet you. I've been your biggest advocate at Fight Shack. Not exactly a hard sell, given you've been on a hot streak, but it's tough convincing some of the other editors to pay attention to the smaller teams. You're the most interesting thing to happen to the scene in some time. Plenty of small try-hard teams out there, but they haven't made the inroads you have. We need this, you know, the scene. Getting too commercial, too static. Same 8 or so teams at the top every time. My thoughts exactly, Punchy, or is it Mr. Punchy? Mr. 78? Punchy's fine, or Jimmy, whatever. Names are fluid, you know. It's 20XTX. You got the right to choose your own name. Hey, I need to interview someone over at the Palace booth next, but let's catch up again sometime, yeah? I'm going to want to pick your brain for the benefit of my viewers. I'm always up for that. Great! But his smile falters a little as he pauses, unsure if he should say something.
Hey, so, you know Victoria Proud's got you in her crosshairs, right?
Yeah, I figured that out already. I figured that out a long time ago. Valkyrie, you mean? She claimed earlier she was doing this for my own good, acted like a concerned mother figure and everything.
Okay, so between you, me, and the wall?
He's actually taken off his super rat sunglasses and dropped down to a lower tone, so this must be serious.
You humiliating her team in public really did not go over well with her.
Well, that's her problem then. I know, she fired Coda on the spot.
Even beyond that, she's got them on some weird training program, determined to make sure that it never happens again. Look, this is the same person who entered a bunch of small tournaments, paying airfare and everything, just to ensure her rival didn't win any of them. That was 10 years ago, and even now, she keeps grinding his esports career deeper and deeper into the dirt. She does not let go of grudges.
Clearly. So even if we beat her team on the Pro Tour, we may not be done with her for some time? Okay, thanks for the info, Punchy. Something to keep in mind, I suppose.
Just figured you'd want to know. And hey, I'll be rooting for you. Later.
Thank you, Punchy. The cabinet is decorated in camouflage and netting with sandbags and ammo boxes on the floor around it as stage props. On screen, she mows down waves of terrorists round after round. But despite racking up an amazing kill streak, unlocking a drone airstrike to rack up even more bloody deaths.
Nah.
She holsters the gun and steps out of the way. The next two gamers in line grab for them quickly, eager to play, as are the dozens waiting patiently behind them. Oh, hey, Sep, how's Max treating you? I spare a glance at the line in front of the game and alongside it, and wrapping around the booth twice over. How long are you waiting? Were you waiting to play that game? Not long. I knew a guy who knew a guy. Oh, so I guess abandoning ship in the middle of the demo isn't that great of a loss then? Nah, that's not why I folded. It's, Had to sneeze. Well, the game sucks. Isn't this like a multi-million-dollar juggernaut which scored 9 out of 10 from every reviewer on Earth? And you just answered your own question as to why the game sucks. I am definitely screenshotting that. I mean, I'm a PC gamer, and even I've heard of... Yeah, I'd be with Zapper. Let me explain. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. I'm going to take my time reading this. You know, I love hot light gun games. And the hotter the better. More chaos, more sharpshooting skill, more over-the-top action. But usually I'm shooting robots, zombies, aliens, cartoon gangsters, stuff like that. When it comes to realistic military shooters, well, no. I don't like glorifying gun violence. Now, citizen, it's your patriotic duty to virtually go overseas and depopulate the land so our oil interests can move in. Capitalism, ho! I know, right? It's just so blatantly obvious what they're pushing. I mean, consider what would happen if you turned it around and we're playing a foreigner going all like, I'm in your base killing your mans. They'd throw a fit. Oh my god, I haven't seen a meme like that in years. I'm in your blank. Doing something to your blank. But you pick up socially acceptable target. You pick a socially acceptable target and jam a bald eagle in there? All good. That won't result in a congressional hearing over video game violence. I know tangling up games and politics is kind of Loxley saying, I know, I make fun of him for it, but this one hits home for me, you know? I'd say the main issue is that guns are awesome. Yeah, that's the general impression I get from you, yes? No, I don't mean that in a good way. We don't use the word awesome in its traditional sense anymore, do we? To be filled with awe. Awe can be wonderful or terrible. I look at the cold metal precision of a mass-manufactured assault rifle, and I'm filled with awe that someone would design an object purpose-built for mass murder. It's a hell of a thing, isn't it? A hell of a thing. Like Oppenheimer looking at an atomic bomb and seeing the ghosts of its future victims. So the problem is that it's too brutal a reminder of actual reality? Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome.
Now give me a laser pistol, give me robots, give me 2 bottomless Hollywood pistols and a million mooks to style on. Give me something awesome. Something that's so over the top and down the other side and up the side of the next hill that I can relax and sink into the fantasy.
Yeah.
You do that and we're good. We can have some fun with violence without feeling like we're advocating murder. We can chill the hell out and blast some baddies. That's actually a good way of looking at it. Yes. So what I'm getting from you is that if you could crawl into a badass 1980X action movie and live there, you'd be cool with that? So which one? Commando? Terminator? Aliens? Running Man! There you go. I mean, sure, it's a dystopian nightmare world when you fight to the death on a TV game show, but I like competition, you know? And in the sequel, I can gear up to overthrow the media overlords with all my awesome rebel friends, which is neat. There wasn't a sequel to Running Man. Not in your imagination, maybe. In mine, I have 2 acts of the script already done.
You know I'm down.
But yeah, you get the idea. I just want action, not reality. Give me action or give me death or a sandwich. A sandwich is also cool. Zapper, I freaking love you. You are great. Realizing we're still loitering around the crowded booth of military shooter fans, Zapper nods and waves for me to follow her. We shuffle off to the side of the con floor, slightly quieter, but not by much. In other news, rumor mill saying we lost our sponsor today, huh? Yeah. I almost forgot. It's cool. You got this, right? I trust that you got this. I don't mean that in the questioning way. I literally trust that you got this. Actually, Loxley and Rhapsody are taking first crack at finding a new sponsor. They got this, hopefully.
You know I'm down.
Yeah, I can see that. Rhapsody knows their stuff. Okay, doubly less worried now. And on that note, I leave. Catch up with you later, MaDi. That was such a great conversation. Yeah, I mean, exactly. I have no interest in the Call of Duty type games. But give me a game like Doom, and yeah, let's go for it. Give me a game like Wolfenstein. A little more cartoony, but hey, you get to kill Nazis. But still cartoony, not hyper-realistic. It's interesting getting these little peeks inside Zapper's head. From the outside, she looks like a mindless adrenaline junkie, but inside she's also an adrenaline junkie, but a mindful one. You. Oh no, this bitch! What is your problem? Why are you doing this? It's Coda, formerly of Team Play to Win, still wearing his Play to Win jacket, although it's dirtier and has holes in it. Dude looks incredibly agitated, scared, and angry. Leave me the hell alone! Isn't it enough you already destroyed my career? You want to ruin my damn life too? What? He advances on me, trembling and losing his nerves with every word he speaks. It's you, isn't it? You and your damn iris, my bank accounts, all that junk mail, the things you sent to my mother. Wait, what? I didn't do those. Of course you have. You. If it's not you, then her. She's doing this. Well, I won't let you ruin me, you hear me? I won't let you do this, damn it. Coda, wait, what are you talking about? Alas, he ignores me and runs right back into the crowd, plowing into two cosplayers as he loses himself in the chaos of Max. I'm bewildered, but my brief chat with Punchy78 tickles the back of my mind. He did warn me that Valkyrie, owner of Play to Win, can seriously grind an axe when it comes to grudges. If she's still angry at Coda for his part in that incident, well, that's a big yikes. Before I can ponder it further, I'm interrupted again, this time by happier, familiar folks.
Hail, friend!
Hi! Possibility of good tidings, you say? Even a possibility would be welcome. It's been a weird day. You do appear a little shaken up. Everything okay? Nah, I'll be fine. I'm more interested in your tidings. Tell me of your tidings. Very well. We have a strong contender for our future sponsor. My fair Marion struck up a conversation with another iris and... Hold up. You named your iris Maid Marion? You serious? It's a bit embarrassing. But my lovely iris decided she actually quite enjoys my, shall we say, aesthetic and chose that moniker of her own free will. Loxley's phone chimes in as a pink glowing figure in a beautiful medieval dress curtsies towards us. Forsooth, 'tis mine honor to assist friends of my lord Loxley in all his battles with my powerful database indexing tool set. Huzzah! Okay then. Right. To refocus, we may have an inroad with a powerful sponsor and a powerful opportunity. I still need to have a few more conversations and smooth some things over.
Nice.
But either way, we'll have the results by the end of the day. Alright, let's go party with Zapper. I see something flicker in the corner of my eye. A shadowy vision that... Oh, no. Oh, okay. The creepy secret agent type person from Hamza's tournament. What the heck is she doing just wandering around Max? Not only that, but clearly scanning the crowd, looking for something or someone. If Loxley's right and she's one of the dangerous groups seeking out Polybius hardware, getting spotted by her would be a bad thing. I do my best to blend into the crowd, to avoid drawing her attention. No need to cause problems for myself or Loxley. Fortunately, hiding in the crowd the size of Max is easily done. I keep my back turned as she walks past, busying myself watching a game trailer on a nearby monitor. 10, 9, 8, 7... Damn it! Unjust universe. I don't have time to deal with creepy conspiracy theories and mysterious women in black. I've got an esports team to run, and you got a party with Zapper too. In fact, I should be checking in with Loxley and Rhapsody about their sponsor solution. If we're going to recover from this nosedive and start winning again... Stop with the Doki Doki Literature Club talk right there! Oh, hi there. Hi, yeah, my name is MaDi. Hello. So, QueenBee, she's so cool, isn't she? I kind of want... I gotta. Okay. Yeah, I'm MaDi. Yeah, I won some FOD2 matches. I'm late of the community game long on the rise. Who do I make this out to? Pardon? The autograph. I'm out of 80. I'm out of 8x10 glossies, but I can sign the body parts if that's what you prefer. I can assure you that I am not seeking your autograph. Oh. Well, bye. You are not excused. Damn it. We need to talk about a certain arcade game that you played at a recent tournament, Mr. Disk. I believe the name was Polybius? Polyibus? That sort of some sort of bus simulator? I have little doubt that you are extremely aware of what I'm talking about. Tell me, have you been experiencing any numbness or tingling in your hands? Perhaps moments of disorientation or night terrors? What? I don't know. What are you talking about? Interesting. Mr. Disk, contrary to what certain criminal annoyances may or may not have told you, I am not your enemy. My only interest is public safety, keeping dangerous artifacts away from citizens such as yourself. Any information you can offer me would be appreciated. When you're ready to talk, here's my number. She presses a black business card into my tingling hand. Embossed on it is simply the number 6. No area code, no exchange, no other digits whatsoever. How? How does that work? And as she departs, I pull out my phone to enter the number into my contacts. And then I notice the icon for Iris is missing. No, wait, there it is, peeking from the side, jittering a little before scooting back into place. You okay there? I was almost hacked just now. When that woman approached you, there was an intrusion into your phone over the Max Cellular Tower. What? Did the cyber police seriously just back hack me or something? The probe's gone now, but it was scanning your phone to see what apps you had installed. I got scared and quickly hid my data before it found anything. I mean, I am a pirated software service. You could have gotten in trouble. Loxley implied she was part of a dangerous group that's trying to track down Polybius machines. And if your personality systems, at some primitive level, are based on Polybius technology, then she was looking for me. Good thing I hid then. We'd better avoid her in the future. Between Valkyrie trying to destroy our team for our own good, Coda accusing me of ruining his life, and now a creepy agent getting all up in my business, all the more reason to go party with Zapper. Eventually, we catch up with Loxley, and who knows what he was up to while we were at that meet and greet. Excellent timing, my friends. The stage has been prepared for you to interview with her. Her? QueenBee! Oh, we got this,
Hey, champ. Been looking forward to this.
Friendly reminder, QueenBee was my romantic love interest when I played the first Arcade Spirits. Oh, this is gonna be sweet! Hey, champ, been looking forward to this. QueenBee? As in founding member of the Four Heavenly Kings, QueenBee?
The one and only.
Hi, QueenBee, long time no see! QueenBee winks and blows an overly exaggerated air kiss in my direction. Even a PC junkie like me knows QueenBee. Well, how do you not know QueenBee? QueenBee is great. Her team, the Four Heavenly Kings, rarely go to the big payday trophies that Team Play to Win does. But every member of this team is an absolute powerhouse of veteran skill. Damn right she is. And if Rhapsody and Loxley arranged a meeting with her, then... Wait. Is the Four Heavenly Kings looking to sponsor us?
Let's just say we've taken an interest in you. There's a lot about your team that reminds us of how 4HK was founded. We started small, an organization of players, by players, for players. Not for corporate f***s.
Yeah, with Nitro. Nitro and all of them.
We train hard, supporting each other. One sword sharpens the other.
Although Nitro was kind of awkward around you at times, we still pulled through.
Think you have what it takes to rise in the same way we did?
Absolutely. Wait, can't one team sponsor another like that? I always assumed you needed like a powerful esports brand like Crimson Tiger in your corner. I dare you to find someone who doesn't think 4HK is a powerful brand. Teams like L7 come and go. We are bleeping eternal. But why help a rival rise to power? I mean, Play to Win squished us because we posed a similar threat. Please, we're not petty like those Play to Win bleeps. Fresh blood helps everyone in the scene, especially fresh teams like you who have their heads on straight. And what better way to test your potential than to fight you right here and right now? Yes, okay, this is how we get to know each other.
Absolutely.
But you'll destroy... No, this is good. This is how QueenBee gets to know her friends. It's almost like Zapper. You need a little bit of... You need to spill a little bit of blood before she can warm up to you. MaDi, trust me on this.
Don't give up before the match has even started. Gods can bleed. But this isn't about winning or losing. It's about your skill, your strategy. I want to see your spirit. That's how you will be judged.
Okay, so let's say we agree to this match. Where exactly are we going to play? Keep cool, MaDi.
Sink or swim. I don't do things half-assed.
No, she doesn't.
I pulled some strings to make this happen. We go live in 5 minutes, right before finals. We're the fire before the storm, baby. A tried and true exhibition match.
And isn't it a calm before the storm?
You know what I mean. I want to see how you perform under pressure. You ready?
Game, you better give me a freaking confident prompt. Thank you. I don't know. I guess that depends on if you're ready to get utterly destroyed in front of an audience by a team that didn't really exist until 2 months ago. Oh, Zip, I know, QueenBee. I understand what makes her friendly towards you. I can't wait to swap blows with you out there, show you why they worship me for the queen that I am. I'm all fired up. And you'll need a team Zapper. And that's when a second member of the Four Heavenly Kings makes his appearance. A veteran player from Japan. Oh, yeah, okay, the demon. Nitro fought against the demon in the first Arcade Spirits. Konbanwa. An ambush match by 2 of the best players in the scene in front of thousands of people. Oh, actually, I don't remember. I can't remember if it was Nitro or if it was QueenBee that fought against the demon. And whichever one fought the demon, it led to QueenBee being recruited by him and everybody to form the Four Heavenly Kings, which caused a bit of a rift between Nitro and QueenBee. That was primarily Nitro's fault. Yeah, if I have room in my episode, I'll definitely put the flashback up there. So my lesson to you MaDi, from Nitro, you need to be confident. Even if you are going to be destroyed, you still need to be confident and appreciative and have fun. Zapper. Oh, damn it. Rhapsody. It has to be Rhapsody. Rhapsody, will you be able to break from your casting duties to play with me? My schedule is clear, and I wouldn't miss the chance to take on the legendary QueenBee. So we're testing you too, Rhapsody. Let's do this. Oh boy, this is it. The hardest challenge of my pro career to date. But I'm on a roll, aren't I? When it comes to these big moments where the spotlight's shining and I'm in the eye of the storm, I've risen to the task. I will do this. I will be the winner. Shut up, Polybius. Shut up, Doki Doki Literature Club font. On emerging through the curtain and onto the stage, I'm nearly blasted backwards by the roar of the crowd. Colored lights swing back and forth as Community Game Along emerge alongside 2 of the 4 Heavenly Kings, and the audience is hyped to see this happen. The following is an exhibition match scheduled for 1 round. Making their way to the game, please welcome from the 4 Heavenly Kings, QueenBee and the Demon. QueenBee soaks up the crowd's applause, pumping a fist in time to the 4HK chant to keep them excited. And their challengers, the hottest rising stars of the esports scene, it's MaDi and Rhapsody of the Community Game Along. Did they just cheer more for me than they did the 4 Heavenly Kings? MaDi, own up to it. Competitors, to your stations, it is time. I pull out my trusty $8 base keyboard, plugging it in, while QueenBee and the Demon produce expensive professional-grade fight sticks, ones that we could afford with a new sponsor. QueenBee's picking Silent Blade, and the Demon's already queued up Sensei. Good, I know what their game plan is. From what I know, I'm going to take a picture of this so I don't have to keep going back and forth between the history. Oh, whoops. From what I know about them, QueenBee plays an aggro Silent Blade, attacking relentlessly. I can defend against her. Meanwhile, Rhapsody... Oh, I should take a picture of this one. Meanwhile, Rhapsody will have to overcome the Demon's startling up and defensive play and Sensei. Okay. For the future of the Community Game Along, I need to do the best. My best.
Is this for real?
Oh, crap. But I've just realized something. Well, guess what? Neither have we. Okay, let's do it. I countered my opponent's ultimate. See, we were thinking the same thing. And I get the feeling that this next move will decide the winner. Okay. So... attack... defend... No, wait. Attack, special... attack... So, Demon might do special. I'm gonna do attack.
Those combos! Is it even possible?
Well, that was a fun fight.
You win.
I want more than just this win, but I'll take it for now.
You see that, Crimson Tiger? You see who you bailed on? Damn right we did.
Well fought. You've proven that you got what it takes.
That was a great match, QueenBee. Thank you so much for that wonderful experience. I look forward to doing it again, is what I should be saying right now. CGA! 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 But hey, no great surprise, right? We've triumphed in every single high-profile match we've ever had. Of course, we beat 4HK. We're no, Polybius, we're not champions
Give it
yet.
up for our challengers, everyone! That was one hell of a fight! And from now on, the 4 Heavenly Kings will be sponsoring their rise to power.
In your face, Tigers.
They're the future of FOD. Look to them for who we should all be in this community. Remember this day. It will resonate forever.
Hell yes. What have you got to say about it?
That was amazing.
Well, thank you, Rhapsody. You helped seal the deal for us. We really kicked some ass, didn't we? And against some of the best players in the world. Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Pinch me, MaDi. I can't believe we actually did it. You were amazing. You did so well. Heck, I even feel proud of what I accomplished, too. And beyond all that, we got a sponsor. Speaking of our sponsor, isn't it time you settled that business? Probably, yeah. I'll leave you to it then, and thanks for choosing me to be your partner in this match. It means the world to me. Well, you seemed the most experienced between you and Loxley. I'm happy to have fought by your side, Rhapsody. See you soon. Even backstage, we can hear the thunderous echoes of the cheering audience. It's almost a shame we aren't able to watch the finals or play in them. But our match with QueenBee and the Demon of the Four Heavenly Kings was certainly a boost for my mood and career. Speaking of Four Heavenly Kings, after the match, it was announced they were going to be our sponsors, a huge boon to Community Game Long. But as we walked off stage, QueenBee parted ways with us, likely mobbed by rabid fans. She is an esports celeb after all. So now I'm alone, twiddling my fingers, waiting for something to happen next. But before my mind starts to wander too far, she presents herself. Yeah, congrats, MaDi, you bleeping did it. So how is Nitro doing, by the way, QueenBee? Apologize I abandoned you for a bit, however. I had to put the finishing touches on this. It's a contract! But why us? We're relative nobodies compared to other pro teams.
Listen, champion. We all start somewhere, right? Do you think my road was paved with the bodies of everyone I've slain? Well, it wasn't. There were a lot of setbacks. Losses. A fucking lot of losses.
You probably dumped Nitro.
I started out as a baby FOD streamer. Barely able to crawl up those ranks. But I didn't give up. Never fucking give up. I worked hard. Played hard. And eventually, L7 invited me to join their team. I did so, thinking I had finally made it, but it was just one more step to get to where I am today. A lot of shit went down when I was in L7. It eventually led up to my humiliating loss against the demon.
Okay, so it was you that fought the demon. Yeah, that did happen. QueenBee lost the match against the demon, but then in a twist of fate, he ended up inviting her to join Four Heavenly Kings. And now they're both on the most well-loved and talented team in the scene.
But even in that loss, there was a win. That loss changed everything for me.
I remember.
Without that singular moment, I wouldn't be here. Standing next to you, offering you this sponsorship.
Yeah, you absolutely did dump Nitro because you had to move away from him, and Nitro was not comfortable with the idea of doing an online long-distance relationship, which, his loss.
So why you? I've been exactly where you are right now. And I want to make that difference for others who I see myself in. Well, not to mention, Loxley and Rhapsody told me all about your last sponsor backstabbing you, and I like to make sure we stick our middle fingers up at big corporations.
So you can see why I was into Rhapsody. Well, you can see why Nitro was into Rhapsody, yes?
Don't f***ing back down now, champion.
She's right. Without hesitation, I instantly grabbed a paper from QueenBee's grasp. Give me a pen already. I'm ready to sign on the dotted line. Right, so this is one small caveat, a condition, if you will. Always a hook. Trust me, it'll be worth your while, champion. There's a charity exhibition match going next month. And you want us to participate in that? See, that's why I chose you. Smart and knowledgeable. I want you to represent 4HK and use all that fighting spirit you and the community game along have to do so. Done. Easy. So what's the real kicker? You play against Team Play to win. There it is. A charity match against our rivals. I'm serving up Play to win on a silver platter for you. You just have to gobble them up. It's another shot at your rival, this time in public. Win or lose, it'll earn you major points for the Pro Tour, and, well, we'll raise a lot of money for children's hospitals. You can't tell me you aren't hyped for this. Well, yeah. We gotta do it for the kids. Anything to help others make my heart happy. And we haven't had the opportunity to raise money in an event yet. I'm thrilled to be a part of this. A month to train up and get ready to go up against our rivals. One last question. Where exactly is this taking place? Pengi Paradise? You know, the giant... Pengi Paradise. You know, the giant penguin-themed amusement park? Means you gotta enjoy the rides before the match, too. Have some fun. You've earned it. Now that that's all settled, I've got other business to attend to. The Demon and I have photo ops to do with our adoring fans back at the FOD base. Ta! QueenBee, I missed you so much. And as our new sponsor fades from backstage, I just hope beyond hope I can make her proud of us next month. Whew. Please let this be the end of the chat. Oh, but wait, I still got a party with Zapper. At the beginning of today, we lost one sponsor, and yet, by the end, we gained a new one. A sponsor who believes in us. We fought the legendary 4 Heavenly Kings, and the crowd loved us. We're even going to be part of the FOD2 exhibition event happening at Pengi Paradise. This is more than I ever expected to have when I first set out to chase esports glory. But above all, there's the championship, right? We're undefeated, a bullet train going right to the top. I will be champion. Shut up. Or at least that's what I keep telling myself. Woo, we made it through. This day has been a week, for real. I can't believe less than 48 hours ago, we got completely annihilated by Valkyrie and MaDi. And I've been so busy running around getting the team back together that I haven't really had a chance to get myself together, too. But still no time for that, because as I walk back into the arcade to see if anybody has shown up, I notice that everyone has shown up. It's up to me to rally the team after a long day of personal troubles. My own feelings will have to stay swallowed a bit longer. Game face on, be the leader they need, make this happen. Now we're talking, the gang's all here. Man, what a crap-ass day, am I right? But it's not over yet, we can make this right. I had some family matters to attend to, but that's been dealt with. I'm ready for team practice. Just showing up is enough for one day, no need to push ourselves too hard right now. We're all still recovering. Rough day for me, honestly. Could use a break, could use some rest. Tomorrow, sure, but not tonight. Definitely not tonight. I'm in favor as well. I had a difficult day of difficult thoughts, and time to unpack would be welcome. Yeah, I'm not in great shape right now for practice. Delaying it would be nice. I feel like passing out, honestly. It's been a difficult day for all of us, but it means a lot to see you all here, definitely. Motivational speech time! Okay, so Valkyrie and her team really hit us hard, and it hurt. But you know what? Yes, this. The Goku Jackie Chun logic. We need to look at this and draw motivation from it. Nobody likes to lose, but it's not a judgment on your ability. It's a call to work harder. We'll analyze what we did wrong, figure out their weakness, and when we face play to win again, we'll be ready. No more surprises. We'll be ready to fight. I know we can do it. We have the skill, we have the talent, and we have determination. There's no reason to be sad or upset. We can use this moment and become more. So, are you ready to train and grow and make community game along all it can be? Of course! I've been studying the match since we got home, trying to figure out what went wrong. Something felt off about... Yep! Grace! Yep, we're on the same wavelength about this. but no doubt we can make a plan that will beat them. Grace's analytical mind, my optimism, optimization, Rhapsody's knowledge, we've got the tools. They won't win the next race. Agreed, we can break it down and see where we failed, which will prepare us next time. Then we'll be the unstoppable ones. Thank you, everyone, thank you. We've got a long road ahead of us in these last few weeks to secure our slot in the Pro Tour and to get ready to take on Valkyrie again. But there's no need to rush it. Let's get some rest and come at it fresh tomorrow. Together, nothing is going to stop something that's about to happen. We still haven't seen the suicide attempt yet, so this chapter is far from over. What's up? There's someone outside the laundromat asking to talk to you. What, at this hour? Have them come in then. We deliver only the message, not the messenger. He said that he needs to talk to you outside, so that's what we came to tell you. Shabby looking fellow, glasses, wearing an old... It's Coda. Wait, is Coda gonna do the suicide attempt? It's gonna be Coda. Oh no. I mean, he was a douchebag, but... What is going on? Last time I saw him, da-da-da-da-da-da. Hi. What you up to? I'm here to help you. She beat you too, huh? In the end, she always gets what she wants. She always wins. Yeah, she beat us too. Guess that makes us both lose. Oh, you're under the influence of Polybius. I think I understand you now. We're both scared of the same thing, aren't we? Being nothing. But that's okay. Oh no. What are... Well, trigger warning, anybody. I'll give it a few seconds before I go on. I can see the writing on the wall. Maybe there'll be a timestamp right here to where you can skip ahead in the VOD. Giving you some time now. Are you ready to continue? You here? Okay, let's do it. And he steps backwards into the street directly into the path of an oncoming. Oh my god, that got dark all of a sudden. Well, that wasn't necessary. Okay, then. Well... We cleared level 6. You okay there, Iris? Aw, okay, that is very sweet. Thank you, Iris. We all need that. And if you or a loved one are feeling like life isn't worth living, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. Oh my god. Huge props to the devs for this one. Now, you see, Chained Echoes could learn from this. All those suicide attempts. Yeah, let's see how far we can get here. Fight to survive. I'm not going to make the joke right now. Maybe next time I stream.
Punchy78 from Fight Shack here with a breaking news story. Former Play to Win member Coda, also known as Alex Zhao, is currently in critical condition at Memorial Hospital. The situation is still ongoing, but initial reports indicate this was an attempted suicide. Coda's fall from grace began with a viral video rant against everybody's favorite up-and-coming laundromat team, resulting in his team dropping him from the roster. Victoria Proud, recently unretired player and his former coach, simply stated that her team has had no business dealings with Coda since that day.
I don't believe that.
With the esports scene in turmoil after the surprise victory at Pengy Paradise, and now this tragic incident, keep an eye on Fight Shack for updates.
And thank you for not telling us to smash that subscribe button. Now's not the time for that. Yeah, we don't need this. Yeah, I am tired too. I just watched an old rival walk into traffic right before my very eyes. I still remember that smile on his face as he did it, like it was a relief. Naturally, the police were on the scene moments later, so I had to stick around while they sorted out the situation. Perhaps because the cops got defunded and massively reorganized a few years ago, I'm not immediately presumed guilty and arrested. What an ideal future that would have been. Instead, they calmly ask a few questions, talk to eyewitnesses, check the traffic cameras, confirm I didn't push Coda into the street, and that's the end of that. But the process of gathering all the details is so slow, and it's past midnight, and I'm just so tired. I could leave any time I like. I'm not in custody. I'm just standing around as they sort through it all. But every time I turn to go, there's someone new asking new questions. A woman with a lanyard rather than a shiny badge approaches me next with concern in her eyes. Detective Ji Woo Chu, you're M, right? How are you holding up? Do you want to see a mental health care worker? We have a few from this community that you could talk to. I've already spoken to 2 different social workers, thanks. I have business cards aplenty. Look, I've given my full statement to the accidental death investigation team. I don't really have anything more to say. Oh, I'm with a different unit. I work cybercrime investigation. Cybercrime? What? Polybius. Were you aware of the ongoing cyberbullying campaign against Mr. Zhao? News to me. Well, that's my area of expertise. Investigation of online harassment and death threats. We can take these things seriously now that we have proper funding to look into them. My nephew suggested I talk to you, if it helps. Jack Cho? You know him as Domino? Oh, Domino! World's full of surprises. I don't know yet if Coda's situation falls under my team's expertise, but given his involvement in esports, I think it's probable. Maybe you can help me figure this out if you have time to talk? Yes, but I'm tired. Look, it's pushing midnight and I've had a very long day. I'm not going to be much use to you in this state. How about you give me your card and if I think of anything, I give you a call? Detective Cho nods, passing me a fairly cheap-looking business card. Anything you can recall might be useful. I suspect something's going on here beyond typical social media fights. And you never know until... You never know until fucking... And you never know what piece of evidence you will unlock at all. Yeah, okay, fine. Thanks for your time. Get some rest. Talk to a care worker when you can. Finally. Time to put this mess behind me and get some rest. Put it all out of my head. Forget it ever happened. One good night's sleep will make all of this go away. No, it will not. I'm just so tired. I am so tired too. Gradually, I pushed my way through the halls, past my worried friends, reached my bed, and crashed into the darkness. I just watched a man nearly die tonight. That could have been me. I could have lost all hope and given up. Polybius! But I found... Actually, hold on a second. I want to try and keep the audio. Use that for loading screen next time. Shut up, Polybius. Get out of my head! Coda needed it too, but he came up short just like me. We completely lost our momentum. We were on top of the world, and then failed in front of everyone just like Coda. And is that all I have to look forward to? Burning out like he did? If the only alternative is giving up on my dream, maybe burning is inevitable. Polybius, you are not helping! Polybius? No, you will not give up. I won't admit defeat. This is my dream. I will see it through no matter the cost. I'll prove that I will never stop, and if I can't win, at the very least, they'll know my dedication when they see the... Polybius? The world will see. They'll know my name. I'll finally be worth a damn. I will be a winner. I've got work to do. I've got... Polybius, what the hell are you up to? Everybody's here. Good, good. We've got a lot of work ahead of us between now and the Pro Tour finale event. I'm sending you each a shared document. This is our new blueprint for the next month. A schedule of training, online tournaments, qualifying matches, and more. My phone vibrates as the document arrives. Something is wrong. Something is absolutely wrong right now. Iris ran the numbers, and this is the optimal path for ensuring our victory in the Pro Tour. It's going to take hard work and dedication, but I know we can do it. Anyone have questions? Zoe, you better snap some sense into MIDI right now.
Wait. What?
At 4 in the morning? It's a tournament hosted out of Australia, so that's 6 in the evening for them. Technically the tournament lasts... something is up right now.
Are you kidding me?
MIDI? No, this is not you. This is Polybius right now.
A bit concerning, that.
No, this is Polybius right now. This is not MIDI. Yeah, MIDI right now would not do this to Jinx. No, yeah, exactly.
Well, this sucks.
Yeah, all of this sucks right now. You know what? I'm just gonna come out and say it. Well, someone needs to say it. This is you overreacting to Koda's downfall, isn't it? You're pushing us all to the wall because you don't want to end up like him. This isn't about Koda. This is about seeing community game along through to the finish line. Look, 2 days ago, I gathered you all here to rally you behind that cause. It was a rough day for us, sure, but we got through it. Yep, time for another MIDI patent big ol' inspirational speech. I recognize that stance. This whole schedule thing kind of sucks, but I owe it to them to hear this out, I guess. I know I'm lousy at planning anything, so maybe it's not actually a load of crap. It actually is going to be a load of crap. It's gonna be a Polybius speech no matter what I pick. I won't lie to you, and I won't sugarcoat this. It's a sea pill to climb. We're going to have to sacrifice a lot to make this happen. But we can make this happen. I don't have a single doubt about... We need to up our game in a short amount of time, but we can absolutely do it, and I'll be right there alongside you. I'm not your coach cracking the whip. I'm not a greedy owner firing and acquiring new players. I'm here alongside you, doing the same work you're doing. Yeah, I don't believe any of this. I'm still very sus about this. Wow, everybody really bought that, didn't they? Hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, Zapper knows what's up. But I know MIDI just a tiny bit better than anyone else here. I know their heart, and there's something screwy going on. Even if kicking some serious ass on the Pro Tour is still very appealing, so I'll go with this for now. If this is where you're going, I'm going with you, and we'll make our own mistake together. It won't be a mistake, you'll see. You've got my thanks, all of you. Now it's time for our amazing training montage. Wait, can't we just zip through this with 3 minutes of up-tempo rock music and some jump cuts? Wow, that's so much easier. I meant that figuratively, not literally. Ah. Are we really actually going to do all this? Oh my god, we actually are doing a training montage. Oh my god, it's an interactive training montage. You win. Scold or guilt her? What the hell is this? I don't... I'm sorry, Grace. It's not letting me choose. It's not letting me choose the logical choices right now. This is just Polybius playing to her weaknesses right now. I hate everything about this. This is making me uncomfortable right now. Oh, who this? Zapper, you need to beat the crap out of MIDI right now.